Uh, my channel. There we go. Um, I guess it's Nfp Thursday, but oh well. What up? Good morning. All right, all right. This 2 minutes kind of playing out. Maybe official break even now. All right. So yeah, I guess I should have held that one. It wasn't bad. I just didn't like how we were stalling there inside the gap. I would have liked us to kind of accelerate down like we did there. So when we got the order block, I guess that was the key. So that's good. W play. What up? We're all taking this 5 minute if it happens. You're kind of low, man. I think the play was the 2. When we get the 5 minute, you're shorting into the 15, which was the target. Like I said, I didn't know if that 5 minute really mattered. I just wasn't really like how we were stalling there. Because while we did inverse the gap, we were kind of holding the order block. And I didn't really want to chance it because the break even was like 30 points away. So I was like, you know what? I'm already 1 for 1. Let me see if I can get something better. There's still a lot of session left, was kind of how I was justifying it in my mind. But we hit the 175, which is what I wanted. 50%. So I guess we'll see what Price wants to do now. But yeah, that's what I wanted, so cool. I should have just trusted the process, I guess, even though it took a while. What up, JC? Did we just IO fed the 1 minute there, or did we leave equal highs? No, we left equal highs. Okay. All right, so probably just gonna head to the next gap if I had to guess. This lower one. This does not show any signs of stopping. But yeah, reversal there was pretty clean, pretty textbook. 1 minute CISD put in, kind of confirmed it. I really did not think that 5 minute was going to matter all too much. But I probably should have held in hindsight, which I'm not too mad. You know, maybe I'd be more mad if that was my first play of the day, but I'm already up 30 points, so that's fine. I'm not really in a hurry to make another, trade here. Um, Thank you, JC. I appreciate it. Still have lots of work to do, but I'm proud of what I was able to accomplish. Um, About to put in a 5 minute above. Okay, so looks like we might be heading back higher here, but we have a 5 minute. So we balanced that 5 minute now. But yeah, let me figure out like the bias here. I kind of want to believe we are neutral right now until we get some sort of reaction from the fair value gaps here to the upside. I'd like to be bullish, but I don't know. We're not really getting any sort of bullish reaction yet. This is just coming down kind of quick now. I don't know what took us so long to get going, but we're moving now. Um, 5 minutes about to trigger, I guess, but I'm not interested in that. There we go. So we're coming off of the 30-minute gap now. We have a 30-second inverse with a potential CISD. That could be good to see us go back to the high. I could see it. I think we need the CISD. Did I trade the 10 accounts today? No, I'm not starting that until next week. But yeah, I do plan on that being my risk going forward. It's about time. So yeah, 30-second inverse here. Not the most obvious gap in the world. I don't know if we're really ready for the reversal, but I do like how we're reacting off this 30-minute. So we'll see. I think the key is going to be the CISD though. Maybe if you're willing to take a trade with good risk reward and maybe lower probability, this trade's for you. But I like high probability trades. We left equal lows on 30-second. Yeah, they're relative equal there. It's fair. I don't know if they're gonna matter though. I think if we get the CISD, I think that's gonna matter more. So we'll see. Barely kind of moving here. Yeah, and I don't think there's any reason to cut your short if you're still in it. If we don't get the CISD. So like this still looks bearish. Probably gonna go for those relative equal lows now. Up to 3 ticks count as relative. Yep. Yep. Honestly, 1.2. So really starting to cut through the fair value gap here. I mean, I guess we'll see how it closes, but not really that bullish. Still, I think we can probably get down to that lower 15-minute gap, which is at 127. So yeah, we'll see. There it is. Come on. So yeah, 30-second failed inverse causes price to head to its next objective. And the key there, like I said, is always going to be that CISD. Yeah, we're just waiting. Nothing to do yet. Just chilling. And I mean, of course, this can just continue to head lower. I mean, I think now is like probably the best opportunity we'll have to bounce, but there's no reason that necessarily price has to go back to buy side today. And we left relative equal lows, that sell side. All right, the London low. So I guess my condition for today will be if we inverse the 15-minute. Yeah, we inverse this 15-minute down, I'll probably be bearish for the day. Yeah, perfect, JC. Read my mind. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I had enough confluences on the 2-minute Andrew, and then we just slowed down, like we lost momentum, and I kind of didn't really like it after that, because we were stuck inside that 5-minute per value gap. Like everything else made sense. Like in terms of liquidity, the trade made sense, and yeah, I don't know. I guess I just chickened out of it. Oh well. We might actually get that CISD here on the 32nd, but nothing yet on any other time frame. I think the key here is probably going to be the yeah, the 2-minute CISD doesn't look bad. If we get that, we're probably bullish again. So the data highs from yesterday, you don't think is a strong enough draw for upside? Those aren't really data highs, to be honest. I don't know why we're calling them data highs. It's buy side, but it's not data highs. Not daily, but I'll probably do it once a week. Yeah, these highs up here. We're also in a 4 hour bullish gap. Um, yes, well, not inside of, but yeah, we're delivering from one, yeah. Is it only on your side so quiet? Can't make me any louder? That's odd. Is that better? I'm in the 5-minute short. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't draw 50% from London low. I would just be drawing it on the current leg we're on, which is from here to here. Do we even have a 4-hour bearish OB or no? Let me check. Yes, we do. We are inside of a 4-hour bearish order block. Thinking if we inverse the 5-minute BPR, we can go to the data high. Yeah, maybe. We inverse that 5-minute, that's probably the next IFPG entry. Or if we get like accumulation, manipulation, distribution down here. Do we have like an inverse? 2 or 3? No, there's no inverse here. Okay. Might get a 1-minute order block and an inverse. I guess on the 1-minute it's tiny. See, on OBS for me, it shows me that like my recording like decibel level is perfect, but it's quiet for you guys. So I don't know what's that about, but I have heard complaints like that in the past. Sound is good? Okay. Oh yeah, we're hitting way over 5. We're hitting like 40. No, we can't get through that tiny 1 minute, right? And also when I go back and I listen to like the audio recordings on YouTube, it sounds fine for me, like in my headphones and everything. So, I mean, obviously like even when I listen to it through my phone speaker. What is my bias for today? Oh, really? See, I thought it was always ideal to stay in the green. It's supposed to be in the red? Oh. Well, then let me fix that. It'll take me 2 seconds. All right. Now that you guys have all gotten your volume maximizers or whatever, let's see. How's that? Is that better? It feels better, I think. All right. My apologies. Oh, yeah. No, all I had to do is turn the gain up. It was my understanding that I was supposed to use the green, not the yellow. Well, that works for me. Well, guys, it's only been almost 2 years, and we're just figuring out how to record. Let's go. See, what I would do is I would go into the recordings after and I would boost the volume by 4 decibels each recording. And that seemed to work out nicely. I liked where the recording volume was at, the peaks. Yeah, I'm not even hitting the red. I'm like halfway through the yellow. Like here, I'll show you. See? I think I have it right. I have room to increase. Nah, we're not gonna worry about that. They're saying it's good. I have to listen to it in the recording now to make sure that it sounds good before I go any higher. But yeah, we have a 9:30 here in 8 minutes. So we'll see what Price wants to give us today. But looks like we might get a CISD to the upside here on the 2 minute. Guys, it cannot possibly be that quiet. It sounds totally fine when I go back and I listen to it on YouTube. That's funny though. Okay. I mean, maybe it is me. If everyone's saying it, it's definitely me. So I'll fix it. I'll figure it out. Um, wow. 29 people watching. So many. Maybe you have just better hearing than us. Maybe. That could be it too. Okay, so it's definitely me then, Travis. That's true, Apoff. I could do that. I'll probably do what you said. I'll I'll max it out. All right, let's see about now. All right, so that is the level that I think Apoff wants. Okay. Now it's distorted. It's too loud. It's not average red. That's the level that Apoff wants. Look, this is just my normal speaking volume. There you go. It's barely clipping into the red. See? So now it's too loud. All right, how about that? Is that better? I think that's good, right? Is this good? Yes, no? Here, I will do a limiter on this too. So if it gets too high, it won't pick up. I'll do like 6 minus 6. I think that'll be good. Okay, so it's perfect now. Perfect. I think this is exactly what I had before. Okay. Well, let's get back to trading. As far as what I'm looking at right now, just keeping an eye on that 5 minute above. Not really too much to say before open here. We'll just kind of react to what price wants to do and go from there. What do we think? Do we think price could be bullish this morning off open? Or are we going to dump? Bearish that hits your TP? That would be nice. Okay. Hey, can you give some tips on going break even? A lot of time I get break even and the trade goes straight to take profit. So one thing that prevents me from going break even unnecessarily is, let's say we're in a trade and we have an ITH or ITL, okay, internal high, internal low. But if you look to the left of the internal high or internal low, there's no fair value gap or PD array that's in the way that would push price in the opposing direction after taking the high. So in those scenarios, I wait until the next highs get taken. And sometimes if there's relative equal highs or equal highs, I'll wait until those get taken, right? And that prevents me from getting break even unnecessarily, because like, let's say I got in the trade here and then I went break even here. This wick coming down would stop me out of the trade. But if I just wait, you know, obviously I wouldn't get break even. But I'll show you an example today if it shows up. But that's kind of the key. If there's nothing really to cause your trade to print in the opposite direction, then there's not really any reason to go break even too soon. Well, that dumped. Five-minute CISD. We don't really have a CISD on the 5 minute until we get down to like here. But yeah, that would definitely be a CISD, I guess. The CISD was actually the 1 minute up here. We can fib project that out and figure out where price is going, maybe. -2, 2.5's there. -4 is at the low. So maybe we get down to here. That kind of lines up nicely. 910 doesn't count. 910, 910. What do you mean 910? Oh, like these up moves? No, this is an order block, not a CISD. The CISD already happened. The CISD happened up here. Yeah, you could say break a structure at the low. Yeah, when we sweep the or close through the low now, that's a break of structure. Yeah. Okay. And we're just gonna head now lower. Probably gonna inverse the 15-minute maybe. You got 45 seconds. Um wow. A plus short coming into open here on the 15-minute. Mechanically speaking, right? Subjectively, I don't know. I mean, obviously big stop loss. I don't know what the target is here. Probably that -4 we marked out. So yeah, 150 points, take profit. It's probably like 1-to-1 if we get a good close, but it's probably not going to. And I don't want to risk 150 points on a trade. That's something I'm trying to get away from. Is too much risk in position. So I'll just watch. But yeah, it looks good. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, here's open. All right, so kind of coming down now. All right. Yeah, we are bearish. So 15-minute inverse break even there. And yeah, -4 seems like the target. What is my average RR? During PM it's like 1.7, but I don't know what it is for AM. So swept out the lows there, tapping into that higher time frame, 1 hour for value gap. So I guess theoretically we could be neutral now, right? Potential longs back up. This 15-second looks absolutely textbook. I'm gonna try the 15-second here. Just like 1 micro. This could very well lose because it's the 15-second. But that was pretty instantaneous, you know. Nice reaction off the 1 hour there. So we'll see. Probably didn't get the best fill I could have there. Yeah, I have a terrible fill actually. So break even there and break even trade. Um well, that's interesting, I guess. So the reason for going break even there is the fact that we're running into that fair value gap above and we swept the high. All right, so now what we'll do, since the 15-second was a break even, is we will wait for like the 2-minute here. I think the 2-minute looks good. Honestly, I really like this. This looks really great with the CISD. ES looks super bullish here. Nice reaction to the hourly. We do have a bit of an SMT with ES too. It's with like this low. So that's cool. And then yeah, we'll just be keeping an eye on, I guess, maybe the 3-minute, because that looks like it'll form in about 20 seconds. And then this will be like the inverse play. I don't really like how there's that tiny gap above. I wish this was just a singular gap. Maybe we just wait for the 5. Ritzy, I'd say that setup's like probably an A minus. I think the reason why, actually, honestly, it's a great subjective setup. It's probably A. Like subjectively, like in terms of liquidity, it makes sense for us to continue to head lower there. So I'm not gonna hate on it too much. My only issue is like I think you have the MNQ chart there. And on NQ, we were inside of a bearish fair value, or I mean, a bullish fair value gap when we got the inverse. So just be careful with that in the future. You don't really want to take an inverse play like on a fair value gap when we're inside a bullish gap. So that would be my only thing. Also, I feel like if you're willing to do that and take that 5 minute, you might as well have just taken the 2 minute above. So kind of my thoughts, right? Like you're still shorting into a bullish for value gap either way. So you might as well take the one with better risk to reward, gives you a better entry, and it gives you a better break even. 1 minute up here, 3 minute, 4 minute. 4 minute actually looks the best. 4 minute will close in a minute and a half. Why take the 1 minute inversion? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think this looks pretty A plus. ES looks like it wants to go back to its high a day. I think I'm just gonna be down to 1 micro though for the rest of the session. This volatility is pretty crazy. Even like this risk here is like 50 points, so I'll probably just be going for like 1-to-1s now. Just put in a 5 minute gap, so tapping into that now. Yeah, it looks really nice. I think the 4 minute is actually the best here, so I might just take that if we get it. Yeah, that'll be my hold is 320. Looks really good. Even if we don't get the 4 minute inverse here, I might still take the play just on a different time frame. But yeah, I mean, if we can't inverse the gaps here, then no play. No 2 minute, no 1 minute, no 3 minute yet, no 4 minute. Yeah, 1 minute failed to close above. So I'm gonna end up having to wait here, which is fine. Don't want to enter too early anyway, right? Still pretty early in the session. Not really confirmed that we've got an archer to swing yet. So there's a decent looking short down, but I don't know about the liquidity target. I'm still concerned, that we could be bullish here with the reaction of the 1 hour there. I don't like that we didn't get the 1 hour CISD to the upside on that close, but I think maybe we could get it on this candle. Like if this is going to be PO3, we're expecting this to be a bullish candle. So we'll see. Right. Open, low, high, close, right? PO3. Nice looking order block on the 30-second maybe. 1 minute inverse now. We've kind of balanced everything down. There really shouldn't be any reason for us to head back to like 30,085 here, so yeah, this just looks like it wants to head higher. I am in this with a micro from 30,143. Is the 927 1 minute CISD? I'd be looking at the 2 minute and 3 minute here. I think those legs are better. So we really want to see those. But what I'm really looking at is ES. I think ES is just going to carry NQ up to its high, and then I'll probably go break even when either NQ hits its high at 184 here, or if we hit the high on ES. That's what I was kind of hoping for, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get that. I'll probably get stopped out on this. Yeah, stopped out. Oh well, I tried to enter early and I got wrecked for it, so deserved. We didn't get the inverse. My idea for entering early was if we got the 30-second order block, and I thought we did, but I guess we didn't. Looks like maybe we closed above on micros, but not NQ, so that's my mistake. All right. So now, I mean, obviously price looks pretty heavy. Kind of like we want to head back to the low. Yeah, 930 wick. Yeah. Seems pretty messy, to be honest, so might just be better to wait for this to clean up a little bit before touching anything else. In a 15-minute bullish OB though, so it's stalling. Yeah. I think we're just a little uncorrelated between the indices. I think that's another big thing here. Wow, just exploding higher. One minute? Yeah, well, I mean, 1 minute would have been nice. I actually, it's technically a rejection block, right? So delivery off the rejection block. It's not terrible. 30-second looks textbook. A little bit. Yeah, I think it looks pretty obvious. What is the risk here? $60 risk. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I think I have to take it. I mean, ES is gonna hit its high, right? And once that happens, I mean, I guess that's just a trade, but we're just so uncorrelated right now. So yeah, ES hit the high, so I guess it's just a break-even trade. I don't know if I want to try and fade the SMT, but we'll see. We are just I cannot believe how different NQ and ES are. We are like vastly different. Okay, break even on the 1 minute. And then I guess we just hold for the highs, hopefully. Delivery off the rejection block there looked pretty spot on. The level I have marked was the 5 minute gap, so I'll just mark out that high. This will be your TP1 if you're holding, and then TP2 obviously at the high, right? APOF's magic strategy. I guess you could take profit there. I don't know if it's 1-to-1 though. Um, kinda, not really. I'd probably TP there and there, but we'll see. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna be a break even. That's okay. No, it's okay. It was still a break even trade. Still a break even trade, so don't even stress that. Um, yeah, just coming back to that 1 minute for value gap now. Dude, this looks so bearish. Psych. I guess we're going right back up. That just seemed like a very bearish reaction off the SMT. We have news now, or not news. We have I think we have 8 news actually. Yeah, we have news in 15, but it's not that important. It's just factory orders. Then we come back to rebalance 1 minute. We might. This seems like a pretty choppy open, guys. I don't know. You swept that high there. You know, I thought we would take maybe this wick high, but we're not even interested. That's the 9 o'clock candle, yeah. And then how are we doing as far as like we tapped 50 back up at the range? We did, okay. So yeah, I think we could be bearish now, just based off that reaction to price taking liquidity. We inverse the 1 minute down, but there's not really another good time frame here to inverse, so we'll see. Am I still trading with Dodgy? Yeah. I run all the PM streams in his Discord. I help him out whenever he needs assistance, whether it be covering for him or helping with mentorship students or whatever it is. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not liking anything I'm seeing right now, so I'm just gonna wait. I can't really get a good read on what Price wants to do. I mean, if we look at the 5, look at this. This is just a mess. So maybe we wait for a bit, see if Price can clean up, give us something better. We're just way too uncorrelated right now. Is it semiconductors again? I mean, we're even on the day. I might join him momentarily, figure out what he took.
I don't know why we're stalling here so much. We're just not. There's no follow through any of these highs.
Yo,
Yo, what's up, reliable?
dude, have you taken anything yet?
Yeah, I've taken a loss and then I just took a break even. I'm in this long now.
Okay. The 30-second?
Yeah, come on, dude. Just hit the TP. Please. This is literally a 9 a.m. wick. Like, we gotta go for this.
Hey, I saw somewhere that like 70% of the time we take the 8 and 9 a.m. high within the first hour. Or 8 to 9 a.m. high, so maybe hold.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
I'm holding. All right, this is probably gonna do some bullshit where it reverses right.
All right, sounds like they're having a great time. All right, well, he just got break even on the 30-second long, and then it immediately pumped to the high. So that's really funny. Oh man, that's so tough. Yeah, his break even was right here. I mean, hey, we just talked about this actually. Let's have a conversation about the break even. If you want to stop getting break even when you don't have to, technically the first spot that we would be running into a roadblock here is this high. So that's technically your break even. There's no other fair value gap to the left here when we take that high. Sure, it's like 30 points from the entry, but um I don't know. I mean, the volatility is so high right now, like I guess you don't have to go break even. It's kind of up to your risk, like how much conviction you have in this high. I wouldn't have a lot of conviction, so I'd probably go break even, but um I mean, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Macro should accelerate us now. Um yeah, it looks like we're just going to run for this high. The 4 minute is playing? Oh wow, I missed the 4 minute. Oh my gosh, dude, if we would have just waited for the 4 minute there. No. Dude, even that 30-second, but that would have been a break even probably. Yeah, the 4 minute. Wait, the 4 minute was invalid. What am I saying? We hit the high. We hit the swing high first. But yeah, I mean, this is clearly heading higher now. We can wait for a confirmation setup. I mean, if we do get one, it'll probably still be 100 points to the high, so that'd be good. Yeah, it's invalid, right? So if we're looking at the 4 minute here, we have the ITH, right? Okay, this is our swing. Start of our swing high, swing low, fair value gap, right? So when we form this candle, that makes it invalid. And we technically don't inverse the 4 minute till this candle. So we hit the high first. Right? No, I'm not saying it's a bad trade. I'm just, it's just invalid. That's a tragic break even though. Break even you and then pump 100 points. He probably got back in, let's be honest, though. It's dodgy. Okay. Tapping into this 1 minute now. Does hitting an ITH on one time frame invalidate on other time frames as well? It depends. Sometimes when we're running into fair value gaps, yeah, I'd say so. Like other time frame fair value gaps. As far as ITHs, it kind of depends. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. If the swing high is really obvious, it can. And it causes us to like run into, a different time frame for value gap. Really? Okay. Interesting stuff, Apoff. Any plans for the 4th of July? Um, Kinda. I'm supposed to go out west with some family west of the state, but I'm not really looking forward to it. I'd rather just stay home. I kind of did like the whole 4th of July hangout thing last weekend. So balance the 4 minute below. I don't really see any other inefficiencies we balanced here. And it's on PM. Oh, cool. Appreciate it. Yeah, you still got to figure out a model with all that data. That's true. When did I start using IFEGs? 3 years ago. Yeah, I've been trading IFEGs for 3 years. ICT for 3 years, too. I was lucky enough to find them pretty much just a couple months after they'd been like popularized. Not even popularized, but like when Dodgy created the model, he created the model in late 22 and then kind of started improving it from there. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. I kind of hope we would like get something here, like as far as a confirmation setup, but we just have nothing. What up, Eopsilon? Or Eoplon? Iopelson? I started streaming 6, 7 minutes ago. Actually, I started streaming 68 minutes, 45 seconds ago. See? So can you get a funded account for that? I couldn't give you a funded account even if I wanted to. Holding the 30-second there. 4 months to find some consistency. So, do I still need to watch ICT 2022? What do you recommend? I think you should watch it, but I would watch like the no rant playlist. Or you can just watch like other people that teach ICT content, like T Trades, Dodgy, even myself. Yeah, this is just gonna hit the high. Ape off. Statistics are looking good. We should have just taken an options play there. We weren't getting anything on futures, but maybe we sized to zero and just take an options play instead. Look at the 5 minutes working. Yeah, 5 minute looks good. Even gave us the retrace opportunity there. I don't know where you put your hard stop. You'd have to like, I guess theoretically put it at this low, but I mean maybe you put it at the bottom of the OB, like here. Like realistically, we should not violate this if we're still going to be bullish. I don't think, right? There's no reason for us to. Oh, there was a 3 minute actually, so we could have pulled back there. I mean, we shouldn't, right? Because the 4 minute there's balanced, but yeah, even that's not really a good hard stop. So, oh well. Have perfect equal highs now Dude, imagine we get a textbook setup back up with a perfect equal highs. That would be something. Got a 15-second. What do you guys think? Kind of forcing the issue, right? Yeah. This is good, though. I mean, I like that we caused that 15-second to fail. Maybe we dump harder now. Maybe we come all the way back, leave the equal highs, and we get a good long setup back up. That would be really good. You like this? I like this. I like the equal highs we left behind. Did we get back into that 30-second? We did. Okay. Good to know. "30-second CISD out of that. This might be what takes us up. I would probably still wait for something a little better. But we'll see. I mean, perfect equal highs. I think the play is probably going to be if we guess tap the 3-minute. That'd probably be 50% retrace. Nope, not quite. So when will we get this play back up? We do have like an SMT, by the way, at the internal high here. Yeah, we just need liquidity. Okay. And then we'll see. There might be like a 30-second back up here. We might get that. Or a 1-minute even. A 1-minute would be so good. I would probably take that. With perfect equal highs above. Yeah, we're gonna get a 1 minute here. Okay, I'm taking this for sure. If this loses, it loses. I don't really care. Equal highs above is too good of a draw for me to fade. And obviously, we still have buy side too. So it's like two liquidity pools lined up. We get this 3 minute delivery. We have the 50 minute order block. I like it. I mean, maybe this is a data. No, it's not. It's 950. We actually just we came back there and took out the data low there at 10. So that could have been another reason for us to pull back. But yeah, we hold this 30 minute gap. We get the, or not 30 minute, 3 minute. We get the 1 minute back up. That would be very nice. We don't hold a 3 minute, then I'm guessing we're done for the day. Might form a I guess 2 minute and 3 minute gap as well. I kind of hope we don't. I'd rather have just a V shape there. Yeah, this is just death. Wow. What a shame, man. I was really hoping for a reversal. We are running into a, I guess, 30 second that's still holding. I don't really like using the 30 second for delivery, though. We tapped into a 5 minute CISD there and balanced that. 2 minute gap forming in 30 seconds. No other lower time frame gaps here. So yeah, probably gonna have to use the 2 minute and 3 minute. I don't know. I think even if we were to get the 2 and 3 minute, the equal highs are just so convincing to me. I'll probably take it as long as we have good momentum. Okay, the draw on liquidity is just influencing a lot of my decision making on this trade. So we got the 2 in 2 minutes. If we get that, I'm taking this. I like it, I think, more than the one. Yeah, it's more obvious. So I'd probably take the two. Just see what happens. Yeah, 3 minute two, I know. I don't really care about waiting for every time frame here because we have equal highs to draw. I just want to use the most obvious gap, and then we'll go break even when we hit here. One minute looks really good. I'm gonna enter light, I guess, on the 1 minute because the momentum was really strong, but realistically, I still want the two. So got to make up for that one micro I got wrecked on earlier. But wow, okay. So break even when we sweep out the equal highs here. All right. We almost hit the high a day on ES2. So 2 sets of equal highs. If we inverse this back down and I'm not break even and this fails after putting in 2 sets of perfect equal highs and a set of equal highs on ES, that would be crazy. If that happened, I would be done for the day. Those are bad price conditions. 3 minute did an inverse. Wow. Yikes. That's horrible. What a joke. All right, might have a confirmation set up here. It's tiny 1 minute gap. This hasn't failed yet, by the way, guys. We're still holding the 1 minute inception gap. Wow, we're gonna reject the 1 minute? Okay, this is horrible. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna take an L on this then. Wow. That's terrible. Yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm actually gonna end the YouTube stream there. That's wild. I don't want to trade this. There's nothing to teach. That's terrible. Well, I hope you guys have a better morning. I went, I guess, 1 for 3 today. I have no idea how that fails. That's insane. But yeah, I guess we'll be back next Thursday, probably around the same time. And for those of you in PM, I'll catch you then. Peace out.